Good morning and welcome back to Day Trade Like a Pro. Back at it again. It's Wednesday after the long holiday. Didn't have a pre-market video yesterday, but back at it again here. So let's go look at the S&P 500. Things have just kind of gotten underway. So market's probed up here to 47 quarter. If you go back and you look, I don't want to make that too small so you can't see it, but if you go back here and you look, right here is about the only thing you can see, this 47 to 47 quarter, and that's the all-time high right there, but that's about the only thing here right in there that's sort of holding this thing up from any higher, and it looks like they want to try and push that, which is what we expected, but they actually have to, really break out of that. So a couple of things here. We've got to see, so up here we can see there's some things that we taught yesterday in a training that we did, and I'm going to be doing a 4-week training where you can go sign up for that. So there's a few things that I'm teaching that I've never taught before, so that you're not relying on a video like this, and you can actually go and figure this all out for yourself. So this would be a good first area, this 5175, pretty realistic that we're going to get to there, even there. That'll probably adjust and we'll change that a bit. But if you looked at in between here, that would give us a midpoint at 62. And so that would be pretty, let's say, if things are really, if they can break out above the all-time high, 62 becomes the next target, really. And then up above that, probably this midpoint again would be another realistic area. So that's 70 half, maybe even a little bit, yeah, maybe even a little bit more. So not breaking above this 47 quarter area, figured that would be a bit important given that it's right there off the all-time high. So we'll see what happens here with this. But if they are going to pull back, and there is plenty of room to pull back, we have an unfilled one price here at 33.75. And then we have this little area right here that I would point out. It goes from 32.75 down to 31 quarter. So keep an eye on that little area. I mean, there is that right there, but this is probably better even than that one, which is right there. So going off of this, and that also gives us the KP right there in that. And then if they were to break down lower, you can see how they've been using all these areas, but what hasn't been retested is right down here. And so that's, we'd want to see, can they come in and hold right here? And that would be ideal if they could hold that for higher, if it does come that low. Otherwise, I would think this would be kind of the area we'd want to pay attention to. I know that's a pretty big area. So that's 1075 down to '06 quarter. So somewhere down in that area. But we would likely, using some of the things we're going to be teaching in the training, if things were to start to turn and look like that, we would have an exact price down here by the time it gets here. So that would be something we'd be able to figure out as things move along. But one thing, we can just look at one thing here. I'm sure, the market's going to give us a lot more to work with by that time. But let's just take a peek here. Yeah, so probably not anything real useful there right now, but just, the market will give us more to work with at that point. So if they can't take out, again, if they can take this out, I gave you the targets for up there. If they can't take it out, then we can certainly see some pullback into these areas, and let's just take it one step at a time there. And, first thing would be, can they take out this 36 quarter, which was fairly significant for, since midnight my time, they've held above that. So pretty important right there. And other than that, that's about, I mean, there's always more stuff that we could try to watch or, but I would say, we're basically, can they, this is kind of a clue right in here, this area, this 42 to 40 area, that was a clue kind of from earlier. They probed down into this area before on the open, probed over here. So there's a bit going on up here. I would want to see a really nice break up above the high and then some pullback, and then I'd be real interested in buying that. Otherwise, I like short up around the high. I don't know if I'd take it another time if it came up there. You know, maybe in this area right here, it's fairly aggressive at this point, and then see if we can get some follow through down into here. So I'm not going to buy it right at the all-time high, and then see if the buyers get interested again down here. So there you have it, and hopefully that's helpful. Again, there's a link for the training. You can go sign up, and I will be leading the training. We're going to get to spend 4 weeks together. We're going to be doing live sessions together. You can ask questions. You'll be in the Discord community. So really excited to be leading that training. So go check it out and get yourself registered. Look forward to having you there if it's something that's a good fit for you. Otherwise, I'll see you back here in the review video for today. And just, trade smart, take it one step at a time, and we'll see you later today.